Hello, Miss Maria and classmates. Today I'm going to talk about technical requirements for international market access in the food sector. The objective of this introduction is to provide a clear understanding of the technical requirements governing the food industry. These requirements are essential to ensure that food products are safe, of high quality, and meet consumer expectations and government regulations. Access requirements are crucial in international markets because they ensure food safety, protecting public health and reducing disease risks. They foster consumer confidence by establishing quality standards, which influences purchasing decisions. They are also essential for access to new markets as non-compliance can lead to product bans. Well, in this case we have some research objectives. Objective 1. Identify access requirements in the food industry. Objective 2. Investigate standards and accreditation bodies in different markets. And finally, Objective 3. Propose recommendations for food companies seeking to export. A study conducted by FAO revealed that companies that comply with international standards such as HACCP and ISO 22000 are 40% more likely to access international markets compared to those that do not. This finding highlights the importance of certification and regulatory compliance for the successful export of food products. We have Codex Alimentarius. The Codex Alimentarius is a set of standards, guidelines, and codes of practice adopted by the Codex Alimentarius Commission, an international body established by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, or FAO, and the World Health Organization, WHO. Its main objective is to protect the health of consumers and to ensure fair practices in the food trade. The importance of this set serves as a basis for the harmonization of food regulation among countries and is widely recognized worldwide, facilitating international trade and ensuring food quality and safety. HACCP, or Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Point. This mechanism is a preventive system that focuses on the identification and control of hazards that affect food safety. It is based on 7 principles that help companies ensure food safety during production. The importance of this system is considered an international standard in the food industry and is required in many markets to ensure the safety of food products, enabling companies to meet consumer expectations and government regulations. 3. ISO 22000. Description: This ISO is an international standard that specifies the requirements for a food safety management system. This standard integrates HACCP principles and is applicable to all organizations in the food supply chain, from producers to distributors. The importance of this ISO helps organizations demonstrate their ability to control food safety hazards, which is crucial for accessing international markets and strengthening consumer confidence in the products they offer. Access requirements in the food industry are a set of rules, regulations, and standards that food products must comply with in order to be marketed in a specific market. These requirements are established by the regulatory authorities of the destination country, and their main objectives are to ensure the safety, quality, and transparency of food products, as well as to protect public health and environment. Well, in this case we have some food safety standards. The first one is Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Point, HACCP. This preventive approach is fundamental in the food industry, as it identifies and controls hazards that compromise food safety through to the supply chain. Its implementation helps to prevent risks before they occur. The second one, as we mentioned before, ISO 22000. This international standard specifies the requirement for a food safety management system. It integrates HACCP principles and ensures food safety compliance through the supply chain from production to distribution. Also, we have some labeling requirements. Food product labeling is crucial for transparency and consumer information. The regulation dictates how information must be presented on labels, ensuring that it is clear, truthful, and provides all the information necessary for the consumer to make informed choices. One important aspect is ingredient labeling. It is required to list all products ingredients in descending order of quantity, allowing consumers to know exactly what they are consuming. In case of certifications, they are essential because they have some specific information in the food industry, as they demonstrate that a product, process, or system complies with certain standards or requirements established by accreditation bodies. Some of the most relevant certifications include ISO 9001. This quality management certification ensures that a company has effective quality control systems, which contributes to continuous improvement and consumer certification. And finally, market-specific certification. That is an example is the European Union Quality Seal, which indicates that products comply with the European standard, facilitating their acceptance in the European market. Starting with Peru, the Ministry of Health, or MINSA, plays a crucial role in establishing regulations on food safety and sanitary conditions. This ministry is responsible for creating standards governing the production, processing, and marketing of food, this ensuring that food products are safe for consumption. On the other hand, the National Quality Institute, or INACAL, is the agency in charge of standardization and accreditation in Peru. Its main objective is to promote quality and competitiveness through the implementation of technical standards. Among the most important certifications it offers are ISO 22000, which focuses on food safety management, and HACCP, a system that allows hazard analysis and that we mentioned before. In addition, the National Agricultural Health Service, or SENASA, regulates agricultural health and supervises food safety, controlling pests and disease in agriculture and livestock products. Its work is vital to ensure that Peruvian food products meet international standards. Canada. Turning our attention to Canada, we find that the Canadian Food Inspection Agency CFYA is the government agency responsible for food regulation in this country. The CFYA ensures that food products meet quality and safety standards. Important regulation it oversees include the Food and Drug Act, which regulates food safety and quality, and the Safe Food for Canada Regulation (ASFCR) is a set of regulations that requires importers and exporters to comply with food safety regulations. Finally, we have the Standards Council of Canada (SCC) is the body responsible for standardization and accreditation in Canada. It facilitates the development of national standards and promotes essential certifications such as ISO 2002, which also focuses on food safety management. Also, we have Canadian General Standards Board, CHSB, develops norms and standards that are used in food production and marketing. Both countries have regulatory bodies that ensure food quality and safety, but specific standards may vary. For example, Canada has stricter regulation under the SFCR compared to regulations in Peru. Certifications such as ISO and HACCP are recognized in both countries, which may facilitate access to Canadian market if these regulations are met in Peru. Among the most prominent agencies are the Ministry of Agrarian Development and Irrigation and the Minister of Health, which have a fundamental role in the protection of public health and food quality assurance. The Ministry of Health is in charge of establishing rules and regulations related to food safety and sanitary conditions. And the Ministry of Agrarian Development and Irrigation also plays a crucial role in overseeing the food sector. The ministry focuses on agricultural health and the control of pests and diseases that can affect both crops and live or livestock products. Well, in this case, we have some conclusions and recommendations. In the case of conclusions, complying with technical and regulatory requirements is essential for food companies to access international markets. Increased technical support and training programs are required to help companies meet international requirements. Without this support, many companies may miss out on market opportunities. On the other hand, we have recommendations that implement training and technical assistance programs for MIPES in the food sector, focused on compliance with international standards. This will help companies adapt to regulation and improve their competitiveness. The second recommendation is support the simplification of regulatory processes and establishment of a clear regulatory framework that facilitates compliance by companies. This may include reducing bureaucracy and clarity in labeling and traceability requirements. Compliance with technical and regulatory requirements in the food sector is essential for companies to access international markets. Adopting international standards like HACCP and ISO 2002 ensures that product safety and quality while enhancing competitiveness and consumer confidence. However, small and medium-sized enterprises like MIPES face significant challenges such as limited resources and expertise. To address this, it is crucial to implement strategies that support compliance and foster the growth of MIPES. Recommended actions include establishing training and technical assistance programs, focuses on international standards, promoting collaboration among companies, accreditation bodies, and governments, and providing economic incentive for investment certification and food safety management systems. These measures will help companies meet necessary requirements and strengthen the food sector's position in the international market, benefit the economy as a whole.